Taurus, welcome to your Shadow Sister Healing Wildcard Sunday video. And today we're going to explore your wildcard. I have explained this last Sunday a little bit. So I have here 7 piles with 7 crystals. We start your reading pulling 1 crystal. Everything starts with a chakra crystal. Taurus energy, this moment is crown chakra. Okay, very royal, high energy, spiritual energy. Good guru. How to be a good guru is in the key of this door. Anyway, I'm having always Friday love reading. And I felt called to, just before reading, I felt called because I was having here this black and white decks. One is the light messages and one is the Lady Shadow's lover cards. And I've been doing these readings since your season, your May Taurus season. I've been doing this Lady Shadow's lover Friday love reading. And I thought because Taurus is such a, like a ruler planet of Taurus is Venus. So it is very fitting to, now I pulled already, I was curious already, I pulled what is very, like what is one card out of all these months that I've been reading this Lady Shadow's lover, what is the card for you today? And it could become like something that maybe you can set up your week well. And interestingly, I was just curious. I was just like, I don't know even if I bring this into the reading, but I was like, wow, this is the first card. Like out of all these cards, I was managing to pick the first card, like first, like I always write cards of the little pieces of text. And this happens to be that the whole story of Lady Shadow's lover starts. It starts from this particular sentence. There is, and you can even see like there's this whole, its whole book starts from here. So I read it. Let's see, let's set the tone here and then we look what else comes. Ours is essentially a tragic age, so we refuse to take it tragically. The catalysm has happened. We are among the ruins. We start to build up new little habits, to have new little hopes. It is rather hard work. There is now no smooth road into the future, but we go around or scramble over the obstacles. We got to live no matter how many skies have fallen. That is your first text, and the wild card comes from the 7 energies. Let's see first. Usually in the wildcard reading, I leave this as an advice card to the last. So I think in this case too, we leave it as a surprise in the last. Now I'm looking at the spread, what is connected to this chakra, crown chakra. So this week I'm different than the last week. I'm always developing things as I go. Okay, so it's a Celtic cross. Usually Celtic cross is a classic tarot card. Usually the Celtic cross is answering to a question. Now we don't have a question, so we are overly seeing Taurus, your collectively Taurus, your energy. We are gonna see, I have to charge this. We are gonna see what is in there, what is Taurus and what is crossing Taurus and all these elements around. Past, future, subconscious, conscious, and so on. And this is for Taurus, and as long as I don't get something, I get it only when you have to charge with your crystal. Let's see. Taurus. Okay, so this is your card. And what crosses you? This one. Okay, I have to make a little bit space here. Let's go with some new decks. Then we go, the next one is past. What is influencing this situation? Okay, you got 2. Then we see the future, what is coming for you. This crown chakra is about don't be egotist, be a good guru. Just to remind you. Next one, I'm just which one I take first. So yeah, the conscious we take first. So first one is what you're aware of this situation, of your situation. And what is the subconscious thing in the Taurus situation? Then we go still what you're bringing to this situation yourself. I need to charge it longer. So what you are bringing to this situation, how does your attitude affect the situation? What are you bringing to this situation? This one. And external influences. What are your external influences? This is 10-card reading. This is really big reading. So I'm just warning you, if you're not used to long reading, this will be. This was just hopes and fears. And this is the outcome. So we have the outcomes. So let's see you and what crosses you. 8 of Wands, doing energy. That's you. You do a lot. You are now, like September, you have maybe a lot of willpower to just get things in motion. These sticks are like falling from the sky. There's opportunities falling from the sky. You should grab them with both hands. What crosses you is worry. You awake at night crying about something, like you have a mental blockage. You're like worrying about the situation. Maybe this work looks like more like a work because it's like it's also willpower, but it crosses you in the sense that this crosses you, like you have maybe a lot to do, but you are worrying about it. The mental power comes into play, that you're worrying about your options. You are like awake at night, you cannot sleep well. This is in the bottom of your situation. The sufferance has taken so long and it should stop. Like you should find a solution. Because there is overall this doing energy, things should happen, you should take action. That's like what should think, but then you are like not maybe in the best because you are not sleeping well. You have something in your mind. That's what's happening. Okay, the past influences. So we have here 3 of Cups and a nostalgic card, 6 of Cups. So there is some relationship. This is always like friendships. It can be also the 3 people kind of drama. But anyway, Cup is all about emotions. You are having in the past friendships, gatherings, and some lovely memories and innocence. Maybe even you think about your mother, because this is this card here, giving flowers to mother, but it's actually kind of going very deep into the past. Like it's influencing this past is influencing you, like in the sense that this is a past card, the Scorpio card going deep into the past, into innocence, and there was something beautiful in the past and you're like remembering that, and this is friends, and the connections are also maybe like a dates, things when you go to meet people. It's like it can be a romantic thing or it can be gatherings of people, but that is in the past, like it's influencing now to this situation. So thinking about all, maybe summer gatherings, you're thinking about all these contacts you had, and then remembering this special person like a mother, like really like, yeah, you have like this it's like a loved one, this somebody of your family, maybe your mind. Okay, then we look at the future. That's like a struggle card, that's change card too, 5 of Wands. there's opposition, there is like maybe at the work, there is a lot of competition or there is opposition, and you have to like kind of struggle a little bit. It's not so simple. You have to hold your stick here, like this person here, this one. It's like they are building, anyway, they're building something together, but there is all this group dynamic that it's in your future. You have to be part of the group, you have to fit in and build together. Maybe I show this card still. But fives in Tarot is always about change. Like after that comes a victory card, so you have maybe some problem to solve at your work. That's maybe keep you awake at night. But if you, and the eight of wands is very positive doing energy. If you get past this, there is a lot of victory. There is a lot of like hero stories. So there is now some kind of issue you have to solve at your work. But relationship thing is also influencing your past, the connections you have from the past. Then what you're conscious about the situation. Okay, this is the same, similar than here. This person I was pointing out is holding this one stick here with it here. What you're aware of, this man is Seven of Wands holding the ground, standing the ground, like being certain about that something is done his way and just standing the ground. While you had, what crosses you is that actually things are just happening here with this Eight of Wands. But maybe it's not going your way. That's what worries you. Even though that's you know that you have to stand your ground, you have to keep in your own frame to be strong. Subconscious. Okay, Two of Cups. You are weighing your options. Subconsciously, you are like having these two pentacles, like again work related, like money. What is work to do? What choice to make? This is like two is always related choices. This is about work and money. There is a little bit turbulent water there, like a ship is there with the waves. It's not always easy to balance the things in life. So a little bit storm at sea. Okay, what you bring in the situation? Okay, the world. Really, you are somebody who is kind of like a whole package. That you have like major arcana card. This is the journey comes to the end, and you find a full circle. So it's almost like it's like a portal energy. Like you are bringing the situation. You are stepping powerfully. Like I think this word card is even connected to Saturn, and that's career. I think you're very valuable. You're very valuable in the work or the market where you are active. You are the full package. So you are valuable asset. You are like all these things. It's kind of power animals also. There is a bull, there is a Leo, there is a, I think, which are these? Are they fire signs or fixed signs? Wait. Yeah, not sure what was that. I think it's Mocha. Fixed signs. Anyway, the animals are there. It's all good. You're bringing very good stuff. Then there was this external influences. Oh, that is the left in the cold. So there has been situation when the only wealth you have is kind of spiritual wealth. This is like the two people are not noticing. One is injured and one is like the couple is walking in the cold, and they don't see that there is actually lights in this church and there's all the spiritual wealth inside, but they think that they are poor. So that's influence. Outer influence is like there is this spirituality or like help. Let's say help, because this person is handicapped a little bit. Like there's really this community help and support, that you are not alone. There's this community there helping you. Yes, you could like apply for support. That's, yeah, because church is always like giving support. And hopes and fears. Okay, 5 of Cups. This is a little bit, again, change card. You have second change card. That is in the future, that you have struggled. But this is a man who, there will be the 2 of Cups here. That is a symbol of love. But the man is just focused on these cups, 3 cups that are fallen. So it's a kind of blind to the full picture. And it's very like dwelling into this kind of hard emotions, and like there's like a black cloud over his head, and very like depressed about this, emotionally about this situation. But change is needed, and one change would be that the person is like looking behind, like, there is this 2 cup. This is like a love. Then outcome. Okay, Temperance. That's the angel card. So the Sagittarius card also very much asking you, this is major arcana card, very positive, how this is connected to the conscious, standing your ground. Usually this should be matched what is going on here. So it means that you standing your ground, you being the person here in this picture, also a bit separate from the group. That's a good thing. But you have to find a balance, like this angel is having this balance. Balance is everything in this situation. Have a balance in your life. Yeah, you cannot stand firm if you're like a shaky. You have to have a balance. But major arcana cards outcome is very positive. This is number 14. Also Sagittarius season. Maybe things will be balanced by the Sagittarius season, which starts, is it like after Scorpio season? So more in the end of November, then it would be like, or is it like a December? Yeah, it's November and December, like more end of the year. Things would be balanced. I would read like that. So also like Archangel Michael that is in the picture is usually like a very positive, like a angel. Michael is helping you. Michael Jackson. Anyway, yeah, just trust that things will be balanced, but in the future there will be still this kind of struggle elements, and the change is needed, but you are like standing your ground. You are not giving up. How then these hopes and fears are connected with this subconscious thing is that you are like weighing your options. You're kind of in this in-between state. And actually this kind of procrastination is causing you even more like issues. You should just choose. I mean, again, I'm telling you, there is this 2 of Cups, like a symbol of love relationship behind this man, and this person has 2 of Pentacles here. There's this choice very, very bigly coming, like a choice is very important. What choices you make, that is how you get out of the stagnant energy. Make good choices, and they have to be balanced. There is also this 2 of Cups, actually, very connected, yeah. There is this 2 of Cups here, and then the angel have got to them in their hand and balancing the situation. So maybe with your love relationship, you have also some issues, and then you are like balancing it. That this angel is actually balancing it. You are like a higher, you're much more like a powerful here than here. From this darkness to this light. Yes. In the past, you were also thinking of Cups. It was just giving, very, very generous. Now it's almost like what you have. It's more focused on what you have than what you give. In the past, this is also generous with friends, kind of giving beers to everybody. You've been much more giving in the past, I would say. You have maybe closed a little bit your heart. You've been much more giving in the past. Remember that. Now, anyway, you have in this situation, what you bring into the situation, that you are the full package. You are bringing like a mature person into this work. That I see this very work-related reading. And there was also a major arcana card here in the outcome. So just staying in your powers, empowered, and not falling into these minor arcana cards that are a bit like hesitating, not knowing really what's right, getting more depressed about the stuff, worrying about here, even though there is a lot of opportunities all around, but sleepless nights does not help. You have to rest well, eat well, have this balance. The balance is the outcome of this. So everything comes with a balance. You have just, even if it's like a very classic thing to say, I mean, there were these outside influences, 2 person was here also, because there's these 2 cups here. There's a lot of, you might be influenced by some relationships. Just bring that in balance. Bring that in balance and see what like full capacity you have this moment. You are very powerful. You can be in this world like somebody who is like getting access, going from the portals, doing things. Okay, let's see your advice card. I was a little bit long with this. The Uncharted Sea. Interesting boat card. Compass there. Maybe you have to keep your inner compass like very clear. Yes. Just see. Interesting. Unknown is always scary. That's why we fantasize about the past, because new things are scary. Familiar is often easy, but sometimes you have to go out of your comfort zone. And that's not always easy. So, Taurus. Key concepts: stepping into the unknown without a map, moving beyond your comfort zone, choosing to do things differently, trusting in the ebb and flow of life, being in the dark and letting curiosity lead, the faith that all will be well. Your comfort zone is sometimes exactly that, a safe, familiar harbor you finally come to in yourself. You have a sense that you don't need more than what is available right where you landed in life. Now, however, is not one of those times. Like the archetypal hero's journey, the universe is inviting you to step into the uncharted waters. This makes sense now, this word card, like the universe is asking you to step like from the portal to this kind of new boat. Something is stirring, adventure is calling. You may want to resist this urge because it will involve leaving your comfort zone, but embarking on this journey is essential for your well-being. Navigating the uncharted aspects of yourself means you won't have a map because no one else has ever been there or been here. On this journey, you cannot rely on the help you would typically expect from others who have come before you. This new territory is yours to explore. You invited to be pioneer, a path maker, a magical cartographer who draws your map with your own life force as the ink. This is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. You don't know what this sea of possibility has in store for you. So stay curious and refrain from judgment or the need to label. Give yourself the time and freedom to be curious, without the limitations and boundaries projected by your memories or expectations. You are in an amazing place right now, and you will never be the same for surveying these waters. yeah, it's like you are kind of entering to this ship. It's kind of showing me that you are like going through this gate to something new. And that is, you are not aware of that. It worries you a lot. It's not easy place to be because you don't know everything. But I see here a lot of opportunities flying from the sky. So you here consciously stand your ground. This is the previous card from that opportunities landing to your face, to your lap. So just hold what you have and do the most with that. Because you are okay, you are chosen. You can have this balance in your life. And I think it comes with work-life balance. This is the work-life balance, and you are the only one who can give it to you. You just have to do the good actions, not to be thinking that you're left in the cold. Even though this is outside influences, people can help you. There is outside support, like church here is showing the lights and the couple don't see it. But even spiritually, there could be like some help. Angel is also a bit spiritual here. So I think it's like you're getting stronger, but you have to take the first step. Yeah. You have to be strong. Taurus is very fixed on things usually. So maybe everything new is a bit scary. But you have here also the guru kind of crystal. Don't be egotist, be a good guru. Serve the others well. So also that shows the same story of this kind of empowered person. Okay, this was your reading, Taurus. I was happy to see this was also like I did for Aries, it was a career reading. And this became also career related. So I leave it to this and see you next Sunday.